everyone, and welcome to San Antonio Monthly Magazine TV. Right here today with me, Danielle Kuamar. How are you today, Danielle?
Good. Thank you for having me on. We're super excited.
My dear friend from many years ago. How do we know each other? We know each other from the beauty industry.
Yes.
I believe that you have had a wonderful line of your own line of cosmetics for the past 15 years. You have been very successful, and it's like everywhere I turn around and I see you, you are rocking it. So tell me a little bit about Daniela, where you've been, where you're at, and where are you going tomorrow?
I mean, I'm from California, and I love it that even though a lot of Texans aren't happy about Californians moving here, I really love how much San Antonio is really becoming glamorous. And you're the first one that's like always over the top, always stunning people. But I started my company in 2012, and it was all about being more natural, holistic, and, as the world's getting more chaotic and everything like that, I think they need to have a place to feel good at home. So we created the One Beauty Bar Beauty Bus, and that's where we could go to your home to get you all glammed up. I have multiple businesses because I always say that if you're ADD, it's always good to have a little bit of multiple businesses to, even if it's a business that pays for your gas. Hey, I started from nothing and I built a lot of amazing things. I'm really proud of what I've accomplished, but more importantly, I'm glad that we're collaborating together because it's all about really empowering and uplifting people. And I just love how you're all about that.
The sky is the limit, and that's one thing that you and I have in common is that we rock. No matter what we touch, we turn into gold. If it doesn't work, we move on to the next one. If it doesn't work, we move on to the next one. And that's what you've got to do. So for everyone out there listening to this wonderful interview, you know what? If you can't be successful at this business, move on to the next one. Move on to the next one. But there will always be that perfect business that's going to fit you.
And I started DC Medical Solutions just to really help people that don't have health insurance to obviously get care that they need. And whenever people need surgery, it's obviously really scary because most people can't even see a primary care doctor without insurance. So we really provide a solution for people that don't have health insurance to really make sure that it gets them the care that they need or the surgeries that they need to become pain-free.
And that's important, especially after COVID-19. Everyone always needs that little extra help, and it's good to know that that's what you do. So for everyone out there that doesn't have insurance, you don't need insurance to solve your problem. You're very eccentric, and you always like to do things differently, and that's what I love about you because I've known you for I've known you for over 15 years because you were initiating the Beauty Bar back in the days.
Yes.
And you were out there just selling those lip glosses, the lipsticks, and you were just rocking with it. You were customizing. I remember you were customizing the foundations to people's tones, people's skins back in the days. So I mean, you're the kind of woman that lights up my life.
Oh,
you're the kind of woman that I personally love to be surrounded with. Why? Because you got that beautiful charm within you. All right, so let's talk a little bit about you integrating your husband's business and everything that he does at his practice with the One Beauty Bar. How is it that you were able to do that? I think it goes
hand in hand. I feel like everyone, whenever I started in medicine, I saw that there was definitely a broken system, and it's so scary to make a decision to move forward with surgery. And even though DC Medical Solutions is all about cash, I saw how much people in the healthcare industry, they work hard and they need to feel beautiful because they work hard. I mean, the first responders, the healthcare, especially during COVID, it was so sad seeing what they had to endure. So then I started creating the One Beauty Bus, and it really was just so awesome to see that we could go to the hospitals, doctor's offices, and that's what we want to do because it's so hard to drive to somebody whenever we could just go straight to you.
And that's what I love about your business, that your business is immobile. I mean, you have it in every way. You actually could bring it to people's homes, people's events, in different venues, because I've seen your bus all across San Antonio.
It's fun.
It's fun.
All the Barbie events and everything. It's been a fun summer.
And then I have always seen also your services at people's homes where you actually do a one-on-one. And I love that also. And you also have your clinic, your spa. Tell me a little bit about your clinic and your spa.
So I'm all about energy and lymphatic massage and detox. I think it's so important that you need to have a good regimen, that if you go out and you have a bad day, or if you're on a diet and you mess up, we have coaches that are there, whether it's for your skin, body, or internal. We're going to make sure that we customize a plan for you.
So what gave you the incentive to move forward with what you're doing? What gave you that spark?
I think I just see how much I help people. And I think that's the main thing, is that as long as you're coming from a good spot, it doesn't matter how many businesses you have or anything like that. It's really just to help people. And I mean, especially after COVID, people couldn't even have treatments in their own home. And I was already helping my husband with his practice and really helping people that don't have health insurance get health care.
One thing that I love about Daniela is that you don't have the need to work. You don't, because you have a wonderful husband.
I'd be so bored though. You're the same way.
That takes care of you, and he loves you. For what I see and what I know of him, he just treats you like a queen.
Oh, I got so blessed. He's so wonderful.
And I love the fact that you don't care about that. You just go out there and work for passion.
Yes.
You work to go out there and help other beautiful women. And that's what I most love about you. And just for everyone to know, yes, Daniela and myself, we are going to be working together because we are in the same train, that we want to go out there and make the best of everyone, man, woman. It doesn't have to be just bonitas. I mean, we're also helping the Rico Suaves out there to become better and more confident, more secure in themselves, because I believe that your services are also for a gentleman, correct?
Absolutely. We do Botox fillers. We do PRF, because a lot of times people don't want to do the toxins in them, so we can actually spin your own blood and re-inject it. So like I said, call us to make sure that whatever is right for you, you get what you need to look younger. I mean, everyone's living longer, so you might as well look good while you're doing it.
That's right. That's right. There's nothing wrong with always maintaining yourself. I think that's the most important thing. You know, I'm getting ready to be 60, March the 8th, everyone. So I'm getting ready to celebrate 6-0. I know that, I get a lot of wonderful compliments, and thank you to everyone that gives me all the wonderful compliments, because people like you that always throw that little wonderful compliment that gives you that little power to maintain yourself and take care of yourself. And I always say, don't love yourself. You have to be in love with yourself to maintain yourself and take care of you, just like you are, my friend. It's like I haven't seen you in a long time, and I look at you and I say, oh, beware when Daniela walks in.
We're still working on it.
We're still working on it. You look amazing. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the year 2024. I know that you've got a lot coming.
I'm so excited.
Your way, and let's talk a little bit about that. What can people expect out of Daniela for the year 2024?
I mean, I just definitely think that we want to go and make people beautiful all over the place. And we're opening up a bigger wellness center, so that's going to be really exciting, off of Paisanos. And we just want to collaborate with people that really understand that everything is from mind, body, and soul. And we have to get our mind right to feel right. And that's the biggest thing that we're really excited about incorporating in our new medical practice. So even though I do the One Beauty Bar, I'm still all about really on the clinical side, just because, like I said, I mean, whenever I started DC Medical Solutions and that management company and helping people really make sure that they can get help, I just saw how much everything is broken in healthcare. So to provide that, we're going to get psychologists to really make sure that people get the right mental health on top of regular help is so important to me.
So let's talk a little bit about DC
Medical Solutions.
Let's talk a little bit about that company. Tell me a little bit about it.
I mean, it's simple. I just think that we just want to make sure that people get the right care that they need instantly. It's so hard to work health insurance, and it really is. I mean, I'm not trying to be negative, but it's just that a referral after referral, and then this and this, and it's just, as much as I do love traditional medicine, I just still think that there's a lot of supplements and a lot of natural remedies, or even having a person to talk to, not a psychiatrist, but definitely somebody to actually talk to get your mind right. So again, it's just all about, and that's one thing I love about my husband, even though he's a surgeon and I'm a little bit more out there than he is, but it's all about getting your mind right before you could take the next step to get everything else right. So that's kind of what DC Medical Solutions is about, that we just really follow the patient to see how they are versus what they need to do.
That's wonderful. So the next thing that Lorena Monroe is going to do with Daniela, so that we can make sure that everybody understands what this business is. And the reason why, to me, it's so important to do this is because there is so many medical businesses out there. There's so many spas out there. There's so many beauty, businesses out there. But the reason why I chose to work with Daniela is because she is definitely doing something very different than anybody else. And like I said earlier, I'm a very eccentric person, and I love to make sure that I try the services before I can come here and speak out loud.
Yes.
One thing that I'm going to do with Daniela is you guys are going to be seeing something a little bit differently here. I'm going to be coming into her spa, and she's going to be taking care of me on different services that she is doing, and we are going to do it behind camera.
Yes.
So that people could get to see and experiment out of your home at the touch of your finger, because this shows will be through youtube.com Bonita Productions, and you're going to get to see the opportunity to actually see her services on a one-on-one.
Yes.
Because you do give a lot of services, you do offer a lot of different products that do different things. You have a lot of great solutions that are very inexpensive. You don't have to go under the knife. You don't have to invest, thousands and thousands of dollars. And what I like about Danielle is that the work that she has done through her beauty and through her business and her medical and being married to a very successful doctor in town, she has really taken her time in the past 3 years in doing all her research to make sure that everything that she is investing, she is making a very wise investment on what she's doing to be able to extend and offer other people. Am I correct?
Absolutely.
The most important thing is that you have to understand your inner so that you can understand your out.
Absolutely.
And if you don't understand your inner, you're not going to fix your out, because everything it comes from the emotions and how you feel. That I've always felt, that it is very important, because how you feel is how you're going to succeed.
Yes.
And how you can succeed is how you're going to show and share to others.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
That's why we're here, to just talk more about all the different topics and everything, and I'm excited.
That's wonderful, Daniela. Okay, so I'm going to give you an opportunity to ask Lorena Monroe a question, my friend.
Oh my goodness. What's the next trip you're going on?
Okay, so right now for the rest of the year, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's happening with Bonita Travel. We are definitely doing Colorado. We are definitely doing New York. And we are definitely doing Miami. So we are.
And I just joined the travel club, so I'm personally excited about
You need
it.
to
Tell
be
them more about the
excited.
travel club.
Yeah, so the travel club is something that is fun. We have a whole entire group of beautiful Rico Suaves and beautiful senoritas that are involved in the travel club, and we're starting to take a lot of trips together. What do we do in these trips together? It's important for everyone to know and understand this, is that we invite people like you, Daniela. People that have something to bring to the table that they can share with others. So what we do is, when we take these trips and we do the getaways, we unveil who you are. We get to know you. And the most important thing is that you get to spend time with Lorena Monroe, and you get to know me without eyelashes, without makeup, drinking coffee, cafecito en la mañana, first thing in the morning. And you get to really bond with me, and you get to know my heart. I really do feel that the most successful relationships in life are the ones where you unveil people's hearts. Not what you see of how they're dressed or what handbag they're carrying, or how, a lot of my beautiful friends have, established their friendships upon how people look. I have always established my friendship upon unveiling people's hearts. And that's why I love my company. What do you think about Bonita Productions?
Oh my goodness. You guys have to come down. It's fabulous. And she's helping me with more of my content and stuff. And it's beautiful. I mean, every single corner I could see. You walk in, and then it's just fabulous. It really is.
So my job...
We've been trying to work on this for 3 years together.
we have been. So my job is to unveil people's hearts, to put them right here in camera, and to get to know them, because I really do believe that's the best gift you can give anyone, is to be able to devote time to them and to let them know who is it that you are, and put your voice out there. And that's what Lorena Monroe does the most, and I think I do a good job.
Absolutely.
Okay, did I answer your question?
Yes, of course.
Okay, Daniela, well, thank you so much for taking just a few more minutes to come here and just kind of introduce yourself, let
Yes,
everybody
I'm
know
so excited.
we are here together, working together. And the next time you'll see me will be at her practice doing the first procedure that she wants me to experiment with her company. Thank you so much.
I'm super
Daniela.
excited. Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited about everything.
Thank you. And thank you to everyone that supports Bonita Productions. And thank you, San Antonio Monthly Magazine TV, for allowing Lorena Monroe to be your voice. Hasta la vista.